guys, Luke here from Mix It Up 1108. Welcome back to another Fortnite video where today it's a video about the new Holly Hatchery and the new Alien Nanites. Now, I thought I was recording, but I forgot to hit record. So, this is going to be me going over the replay footage from this match. Thank goodness replays exist. Alright. So to start out, I'm dropping into Holly Hatchery. This is my favorite house to drop at right now. There's sometimes the chest, sometimes there isn't. Now, any challenges that you have pop up on the screen, so if you see any challenges that you need to do, for example, that hologram was the presence challenge, do that. Now, replays are a little laggy, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to say, but we're going to talk about what Holly Hatcheries is. So, Holly Hatchery, or hatcheries, I don't know exactly what it is just holly hedges with a huge low gravity zone, which we will go over in a few moments, around the garden store, and it is expected to expand. Now, this is what the zone looks like from the outside. So here is the outside of the low gravity zone. It is just a big rectangle, and when you go in, audio gets super distorted, and you float, and movement is really weird. You move normally when you're touching the ground, but to move around when you're floating, you have to press the space bar, and you'll kind of leap forward towards where you need to go, where you're looking. And to go down, you can either look down and hit space. Oh, there's a person. Missed all my shots, of course. My goodness, I really did not do good. There we go. So it's not that obvious in here, but the audio gets super distorted. It's really hard to hear anyone or anything. But to go down, you can also hit your crouch button. Cool thing that I forget to show off in this is that you can actually build using, like, without the builds being supported by anything. You can just build anywhere and anything you need to. So at this point, I was looking for the Alien Nanites, because I've now covered everything about the low gravity zone except for the building, which, again, I forgot to cover. And again, I'm sorry that the replays are a little bit laggy. So, I should go over the Alien Nanites. What are they? Why am I looking for them still? And why do I seem so desperate to find them? Now, I do end up finding them in this video. They are gray floor loot or chest loot. More commonly found as floor loot. In fact, so much more common that I've opened several chests. Like, every game I've opened chests, right? Haven't found a single Alien Nanite at all. In my entire time since this update, past 3 or 4 days, I haven't found one in a chest. I will add a comment if I ever do end up finding one in a chest. Now, even though they are gray, which is common loot, right? It's supposed to be easy to find. They are so hard to find. They apparently spawn more commonly at the satellite dishes. Cannot confirm, do not know if this is exactly the truth. They might. I haven't actually checked this or not. They were supposed to spawn more commonly next to the giant UFO abductors, which are not in the game currently for storyline reasons or something. I don't know exactly. So what are they? What do they do? So you can either craft with them. You can craft all of the IO and the alien weapons, or you can throw them down and create a smaller version of the low gravity zone, which you will see. Now, before I go any further into the crafting or whatever, a huge part of this is that I should go over what IO is. So IO is one organization, and the aliens are another. So this season, the story is basically IO doesn't like the aliens because the aliens are invading, so the IO people are trying to fight them. So when I say IO weapons, I just mean it's that group's weapons against the alien group's weapons. Now, the aliens' weapons include the Chimera ray gun, and the IO people are the railgun and the pulse rifle. All of those can be crafted if you have a nanite. So if you have a blue AR or above, sniper or above, SMG or above, and eventually a pistol for a weapon that's called bad news, apparently, you can craft any of those weapons with the Alien Nanite. But what I'm more focused on is the fact that you can create your own little low-gravity zone. So why am I more focused on this? I think it's just super cool because I've now explained how you move around in them. I personally think that they're super cool little zones. They're very unique, and I would love to have those. I wish that the nanites were more common. I'm going to say this several times because I'm going to forget that I've said it, but the nanites are too rare. They're extremely rare. Alright, so at this point I found a llama. I wanted to get the llama because, I mean, A, they have chug cannons, and I'm obviously in the storm because I was spending so long looking for a nanite. Bring them back. And as you can see, this llama's about to run out, but I managed to get it last second. And can I just say, it's cool that llamas got an update. They've really needed one because they've been in the game since Season 3 of Chapter 1, which is over 10 seasons ago, 3 years ago. It's crazy how long ago they've been in the game. But I wish that they were a little different. I wish that they didn't have a time limit, because that is a huge issue. I'm shooting this llama, about to get it, and then all of a sudden it just disappears? That doesn't seem fair. They shouldn't have a time limit, but they also shouldn't be able to run so far and so fast. They run faster than a player holding a normal gun, especially when the player's trying to shoot them. Now, yes, I know you can crouch and find them and build around them, but if you don't see it from far away, it's just going to start running because they have a huge radius of knowing where you are. And then once you do build around it, you have to make sure that it's not wood, otherwise you can break it instantly, basically, with your weapon. So, I like the llama update, love the idea of it. I just think there needs to be a few changes to it first. So at this point, I had found a satellite IO area, because the IO's agents run the satellites so that they could try to track down the aliens. I did not find any of the nanites. Now, I will say this place has already been looted, so someone could have easily already found a nanite before then, but I don't want to say myth busted, but potentially myth busted. I don't know. Alright, so I was pretty quiet at this point because I had nothing to say, and then all of a sudden I found an alien nanite. So let's actually go back a couple seconds. Actually, no. So this is what an nanite looks like on the ground. I am in performance mode, so they look probably a lot better in the normal modes, but this is what they look like on the ground. I wish that they were blue. I think blue would look a lot better for them, and it would make a little bit more sense for the rarity. But that is what they look like on the floor. So I'm freaking out now. I just found one, and it's like, oh my god, what do I do? I need to save this for the end of the game, because I don't want to waste it, and then potentially be able to use it at the end of the game, but I also don't want to die with it on me. So I've decided that hiding is going to be my best strategy. So this was definitely one of my dumber plays. I don't have a sniper on me, but all of a sudden I'm like, hey, there's a person sticking his head out. I'm gonna try to laser him. He immediately moves, of course, as I would. So now he knows that I exist, which was not my plan. So now I have to be careful, and I'm gonna like get out. I'm editing this wall, trying to make sure that no one sees me, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna try to jump down. I thought I was stuck. Jump down, step and storm for a moment accidentally is a 5 tick, so that's really bad, and then I get sniped. Boom. He sees me, I see him, freak out, and I grab my car, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Now, I'd like to point out, there are 5 people, including me, left. There's 4 enemies left. So I am, like, panicked, trying to make sure that I survive, and I am now at 59 health, which is not what they wanted me to be at. I think they were trying to headshot me, as you should. But I was definitely scared because of the storm. And that's apparent by me crashing into things, trying to escape. Then I realized that there's a person down here, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to get out of here because, you know, people are not my friends right now. And I didn't want them to think that I'd seen them, which I obviously did. And that car, we're saying goodbye to it forever. I'm now healing up, and I got some shield, thankfully, now. And there's a person over there, and I try to shoot them down. But they've obviously already dropped or something. And that guy that sniped me before, I guess he died of fall damage, because I got the kill credit. Like, well, just out of nowhere, I killed him with a great fall. So I think someone else may have shot out his builds, or he was trying to get out and he died, or something. But I don't know. So these two are chilling out, fighting. This guy's in his little base and I'm staying. So it's pretty intense for me, because I have no idea where people are, of course. This is just the replay map. And this guy won that fight So now I'm watching over here, trying to hide behind this little hill, thinking that no one will see me, obviously. Then I go over to this bush, because bush camping stays strong. I apologize for my cursor being in the way. So then I build a thing like this, and I'm worried that I am about to die, because I heard a rocket launcher, but then I don't die. I know that one person has a rocket launcher now, which scares me. And these two are now fighting. And it's now just a 1v1. Now, maybe this isn't that impressive, what I do here. I'm waiting to see where this guy is. He comes out, I grab my nanite, and all of a sudden, boom, giant. So this is what the nanites do. They make this mini anti-gravity zone, which we will look at a little bit more closely in a few minutes. And then all of a sudden I come out behind him, he tries to rocket launch me, which scares me a lot, and then I win. I fly around, I'm super excited because I've been trying to win a lot, and I haven't been succeeding, and I got the win. This is this guy killing the other one. This is what I was hearing. You know, just a nice little fight. Not great, but it was a nice little fight. So now I'm in a little base, but I'm hidden by the tree. This guy can't actually see me, so he doesn't know where I am. So he goes down a little bit, and then all of a sudden, there I am. There's my little base. And then this is when I throw my low gravity thing. So I completely throw off his building, which throws him off even more, because he doesn't know what to do, because he can't jump easily. He can't even aim his rocket launcher, and then I kill him. I win. So this person's fighting the person down there, and he wins. And then this person jumps down, you know, as they should. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this giant cube spawns. So this is what I want to show you. This is what happens when you throw a nanite grenade. That's not what I wanted to do. When you throw a nanite grenade, this giant cube spawns. I actually think that this is probably really cool. It's smaller than the one in Hatchery, but it's a really nice cube. An outsider perspective. 84, 48. I got 8 damage there, by the way. That person, yeah, that person's angry. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this analyzation video of the new Holly Hatchery and the new nanite cubes. There will be one about the new mythic ray gun, which was added in this update, and I didn't really mention because I wasn't covering it in this video. So, if you enjoyed, please consider hitting the like button, and if you want to see more content from me, hit the subscribe button. But if you aren't sure, look at my other videos, like more recently, and maybe that will give you an idea of how I do my content. Alright, see you in the next one. Goodbye! There's someone. And now you see that save. This is the Alien Nanite, everybody. If only I could have saved it a little bit longer.